Hello, YouTube land. So it is February 2021. Last weekend was the official release of Kaldheim, and I got the bundle. I got the set box. I got the Commander Precons. And I couldn't help myself. I got 2 more pre-release kits. I might open these 2 a little differently. And of course, the box came with this wonderful guy, the Realm Walker Full Art Foil. He's super awesome, I think. 3 mana for a 2/3 changeling, and you can pick a creature type and just play that creature type off the top of your library. I think that's pretty cool. All right. And also, they threw in a promo pack. I don't know why they don't have the Kaldheim promo packs. They're still giving out Zendikar Rising promo packs, and I'm pretty sure I saw like other people online opening up Kaldheim promo packs. So what's up with that? So if you couldn't tell, I am particularly excited about this set because to me, it is a super throwback to the original Ice Age that I got in from, with the heavy on the Norse and the Snowlands. None of that pesky cumulative upkeep, but better costed creatures, more exciting creatures, kind of like how we saw Modern Horizons revisit the ice themes and doing a good job, kind of like how Cold Snap did, but this is probably the best version yet. So this, I don't know when I'm gonna open it. Maybe after I open these 10. So I'm trying to do this type of stuff before work because I am very limited on my opportunities to enjoy this hobby, especially to sit down and start opening a bunch of stuff. I already did my official pre-release two sets. Check those videos out. Let me know what you would have built. Pulled mythics and foils in there. It's very interesting that I pulled a mythic in each set, and I wonder if I can keep that up of getting a mythic in each one of these sets. Unfortunately, these didn't come with included extra boosters. That's purely a pre-release weekend thing, so notes for the future. If I'm gonna get 4, get them on the actual pre-release. So this will be a different chapter. The pre-releases will be like a chapter 2 of my Kaldheim pre-releases, or whatever chapter. Well, this is gonna be chapter 2. Yes, I think I'm gonna open up the draft boosters. Then next video will be the set boosters. Very excited for this one. And the last things, well, honestly, I mean, like, you already know what's going to be in these. I don't know if it's worth opening them. Let me know if in the comments if anyone's actually interested in watching me open them. I'm definitely going to be tweaking them with what I already have. So I don't even know if I'm going to make a video about them. Let's get cracking. This will be the last thing I open in this video. I like the bundles. The thing that replaced the fat packs, and I guess what replaced deck building toolkits, I suppose. I do like getting boxes for organizing things. I've been using these to store the packs. I do collect like 1 of each different booster packs. That's interesting. So we do have a poster thing inside. Let's open that carefully. There we go. What is this about? Some anime looking thing. 10 realms linked together on a cosmic world train. When two realms collide, a great battle begins. Let's meet some of the brave warriors, the Maya. Remember, this is Norse, so all the J's are like Y's. Maya, clan leader of the Beskir. Respected by all of Bretgard, solves disputes via the code of the clans. Has the meanest shield bash in all the realm. Gorm, the inconspicuous. Just a regular guy, never heard of changelings in his life. Big fan of human stuff like doors. Gorm is obviously a shapeshifter. Gunhild, the Golden Spear. Originally a non-violent observer, believes mortal existence is worth defending. Now an extremely violent participant. This is cute, but I don't think I read about any of these characters in the lore online. Alright, okay, so this thing is gonna be more of a banner. It's meant to be more vertical. Yeah. As opposed to the M21 bundle, which was horizontally oriented. So that's kind of a bummer that it's inconsistent like that for like display purposes. So that's kind of disappointing. I mean, it's still cool looking, but just, you know, for display use, it's inconsistent. Will not align. So that's a bummer. Alright, let's get to the thing that everyone's interested in, because you're a bunch of voyeuristic, naughty boys and girls. Oh, that's a nice looking die. Oh, is this wood? It literally feels different. This die is nice. Totally different than what was in the pre-release sets. This is a nice die. I like it. This might be my new favorite one. Alright. So let's get this out. Let's take this to the side. Alright. So these are our land packs. Oh, and there's spells, so it's not just land. So let's save that for later. Frankly, I forgot that this set had basic lands that weren't snow-covered. I thought it was just like snow-covered lands and that was it, which I have no problem with whatsoever. Alright. Let's get cracking. That's what you came here for. You like to watch. You like to watch other people take stuff off. I mean, crack packs open. Axguard Cavalry, Godhole Guardian, Strategic Planning, Skull Raid, Snakeskin Veil. Alright, this is a new one for me. Green instant, put a +1 counter on target creature you control, gains hexproof until end of turn. Okay. Smashing Success, Infernal Pet, Mr. Walker, Shimmering Veil, Stalwart Valkyrie, Fearless Liberator, Dwarf Berserker, 2 mana for 2/1, and he can boast, and boasting creates more dwarfs, tokens, 2/1s, cool. Gates of Istvel. Let's see. So for Azorius, 5 mana, sack the gates, gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. I guess card draw late on. I mean, if this was in my if this was in my pre-releases, that card would be significantly more better. Realm of Rune of Might. Hello, ding 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 ding. One of the definite, I believe, chase cards in this set, Doomskar. Doomskar, yes. That's a good pull. More useful land. Ads. I hate I hate the ads. It's such a waste of paper, Wizards of the Coast. Such a waste of paper. Whoops, sorry. Rookie move. Oh, so many rookie moves. Sorry, guys. I still don't really know what I'm doing. Could you tell? Okay. Tormentor's Helm. Agsgard Braggart. Pilfering Hawk. And more goat riding. Grim Draugr. What you do, Grim Draugr? Gets +1/+0 and gains menace until end of turn for snow mana. Another snakeskin veil. Arachnoform. Enchant creature gets +2/+2, has reach, and becomes a changeling. Cool. Demon Bolt. It's always a good one. Godspell Cleric. Poison the Cup. Oops. Let's go here. Colossal Plow. It's funny how I managed to pull a Colossal Plow with the Ox in the same booster, but only one time. Did I? Boreal Outrider. 3 mana for a 3/2 Snow Elf Warrior who rides an elk. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if Snow paid any of that spell's colors, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1. So if I was to cast another Boreal Outrider, it would only get 1 +1/+1 counter because it only needs 1 green to be paid in snow, right? Is that how that's supposed to work? But if I have a multicolor creature, then for each one of those colors you get a thing. Alright, moving on. Ooh, another Mystic Reflection. Very nice. Very nice. Snow-covered plains. And we got ourselves a second foil in here. A foil Freya's Retribution. Alright. That's a nice pull. Create a Sarah's Angel. And then until end of turn, all the angels gain tap to destroy target creature of power less than this creature's power. And then angels you control gain double strike. Wow. Begging for a black and white angel deck, I think. Nice. Another Axguard Cavalry. Another God's Hall Guardian. More strategic planning. A Fearless Poop. I love doggos. Gotta take this doggo into combat. Glittering Frost. Grim Draugr, another one. Or another run ashore. Vault Robber. Did I pull him earlier? I don't think so. So you are a 2 mana for 1/3 Dwarf Rogue. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a treasure token. Okay. Make use out of your dead creatures. Let's see. Iron Verdict. Yes, I think I've pulled these before. Deal 5 damage for 1 white out of Foretell. Another Dogged Pursuit. I like that. 3 seasons, mill 3 cards, then return 2 target snow permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Then choose 3 cards in a graveyard. Their owner shuffles those cards into the libraries. I like it. I mean, if this was only a Snow Saga, this would have been perfect. Bloodline Pretender. Okay, we got another Changeling. Enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever another creature of the chosen type enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on this guy. I like it. Valkyrie Sword. So 2 mana for an equipment that costs 3 to equip to give a creature +2/+1, or spend an additional 5 mana to make an angel, right? An angel warrior creature with flying and vigilance. Okay. No, sorry about that. So we're paying 5, 6, 7 mana to create a Serra Angel that's equipped. So it's a 6/5 Serra Angel. Oh, another good one. Tegrid, God of Fright, in Showcase. Very, very nice. This is a good pull. Got a couple of pretty good pulls here. So we got ourselves one of these flippy gods. This side's 5 mana for a 4/5 with Menace. Whenever an opponent sacks a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you may put that card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Oh, just make them discard and play with their stuff. And the Tegrid's a Lantern. Target player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. And you can keep using this thing by untapping it for 4 mana. So if you have Tegrid and his Lantern out, oh, it's a good time. It's a good broken time for you. So let's go one more Tegrid. One more Tegrid. Oh, stupid. Wizards of the Coast, stupid. If you want to promote Arena, put codes for boosters on each one of those ad cards. Otherwise, I'm not really interested. Karfell Harbinger, another Tormentor's Helm, Masked Vandal. A changeling enters the battlefield, exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, exile artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. Okay, yes. Another Skull Raid, another Shimmering Veil, Stalwart Valkyrie, Duskwielder, Sarov's Packmate. That's a pretty wolf. Well, it's kind of dark. If it was a little bit more contrast, it would be better, the art. 4 mana, 3/3, enters the battlefield, draw a card, or you can foretell this guy in at 2. Open the Omen Paths. Slight ramping there. I wouldn't even use the second part, probably. Unless, in pre-release, as your big charge. Frostpeak Yeti. 4 mana for a 3/3, Horned Yeti. And you can make him unblockable with snow, which is cool to me. Frost Augur, another blue snow creature. 1 mana for a 1/2. Tap it with 1 snow. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a snow, you may reveal it, put it in your hand. I mean, this is essentially scrying sheets on a creature at uncommon. This is great. Invasion of the Giants. Scry 2. Draw a card. You may reveal a giant card from your hand. When you do, this thing deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. So this is not a repeatable thing. You can't reveal 4 giants and deal 8 damage. Part 3, the next giant spell you cast this turn costs 2 less to cast. Okay. So early on, this would be useful if you got a bunch of giants in your hand. They're too giant to play on turn 3. So turn 2, you scry it up, so you draw a giant. Turn 3, you show your giant that you just drew. And then maybe turn 4, you have enough to cast a giant. I mean, yeah, I see the utility here. Rune of Speed. So enchant replaces itself because you can draw a card. Enchant creature gets +1/+0 and has haste. So you can enchant a creature or enchant an equipment. I do like that about runes. Oh my goodness, In Search of Greatness again. If you didn't see my earlier videos, I already pulled 2 of these in one pre-release set. And a snow-covered mountain and treasure. Story Seeker. Let's see, 2 mana for a 2/2 lifelink. Nice. Undersea Invader. Don't get this guy. Craven Hulk. It's a 4/4 for 4 and can't block alone because he's Craven. Another Snakeskin Veil. Demonic Gifts. Target creature gets +2/+0 in gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. I feel like I pulled something like this recently. I mean, besides my pre-release pack from a recent set. Smashing Success. Another Infernal Pet. Another Mistwalker. More Shimmering Veils. Stalewart Valkyrie again. Another Axgard Armory. And a Showcase. Finn the Fangbearer, there we go. Another good one. I know he's uncommon, but he's a good one. 2 mana for 1/3 Death Touch creature. You control Death Touch. It deals damage to a player. That player gets 2 poison counters. Whoa, nice. And this is in Showcase, so double the niceness. This is good stuff so far. Crush the Weak. What do? Sorcery, 2 damage to each creature. If that creature dealt damage this turn, would die this turn, exile it instead. Or you can foretell it for 1 red, so that's nice. Runeforge Champion Dwarf Warrior. 3 mana for a 2/3. Enters the battlefield, search your library and graveyard for a rune card. Reveal it, put it in your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. You may pay 1 rather than pay the mana cost of the rune spells you cast. Oh. So if like I don't have any red and my rune is red, I can pay generic. That's cool. This guy's cool. I like him. He's definitely got a place. More beautiful snow-covered lands. And a flippy token. Would have been made more sense if that flippy token was in the same booster as Tegrid. You know? I feel like maybe these flippies are one booster behind. Another Axgard Braggart, another Pilfering Hawk, another Goat Rider, another Frosty Place, another Demonic Gifts, another Snakeskin Veil. Ooh, yes, Dogged Pursuit number 3, cool. Gold Vein Pick, pulled that in the pre-release. Yes, more Frostbites. Happy to see those. That's number 2 for me. Frostpire Arcanist. Okay, you are a giant wizard. 5 mana for 2/5. And this thing costs 1 less to cast if you control a giant or a wizard. Okay. So he could be a 4 mana 2/5. When this guy enters the battlefield, search your library for an instant or sorcery card with the same name as a card in your graveyard. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your library. Okay. Oh, Narfi. The Betrayer King. Zombie Wizard. He's a legendary snow zombie wizard. Ooh, I like this. I like this. 5 mana for a 4/3. Other snow and zombie creatures you control get +1/+1. And for 3 snow, return him from the graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh, and it's in Showcase. I like it. This is a happy pull. Where are my multicolors? Spirit of Aldergard. It's a bear spirit. Snow bear. Snow bear spirit. 4 mana for essentially a star 4. Because he gets +1/+0 for each other snow permanent you control. So not counting him, each other. Still, that's pretty good. Alright, another Tundra Ephemeral, I like it. And this one foil? No, my first one was. Snowland Chasm. Ooh, a foil Boreal Outrider. So what tickles me is that, one, there's a snow elk in Modern Horizons. So I think this would synergize fun on theme and in a deck that includes them. And also, people were saying that there was going to be a snow Oko that was going to make snow elks. This is the only snow elk we got. And Elf Warrior. Battlefield Raptor. Bergstrider. Enters the battlefield, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls. If snow mana was spent, then that thing doesn't untap. Next untap step. Seize the spoils. Draw 2 cards. Create a treasure token. So, 3 mana, discard a card, draw 2 cards, create a treasure token. Goldmaw Champion, Dwarf Warrior, 3 mana, 2/3, boast tap target creature. Another Ice High Troll, more Withering Grounds, Gold Vein Pick, Weigh Down, Frostbite, another one, that's number 3. Augury Raven, 4 mana, 3/3 flying, can be foretold for 2. Rune of Sustenance, Weathered Runestone, which doesn't count as a rune. Litjara Mirror Lake. What do? It comes into play, tap it for blue, or 5 Simic, sack it, create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. So I guess this is good in Singleton, because you can replicate another awesome card that you have on the table. Awesome creature. Vargoth, Blood Sky Sire. Let's see, 3 mana, 2/3, Death Touch, and his boast lets you target player searches their library for a card, then shuffles their library and puts that card on top of it. Oh, so you just demonic tutor something up whenever this guy attacks. That's cool. Nice snow-covered plain. A bear token. I don't think I've seen anything other than a spirit bear in this set. Alright. Beskar Shieldmate. When it dies, create a human warrior creature token. Okay, so 2 mana for a 2/1, and you sack it, and he gets replaced with a 1/1. Lithjar Kinseekers. Cinderheart Giant. 7 mana for 7/6 of trample, and when it dies, deals 7 damage to a creature an opponent controls chosen at random. Interesting. Wither Crown again. Broken Wings. Jarl of the Forsaken. Enters the battlefield, destroy target creature or planeswalker opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. Okay, and he can be foretold for 2. Broken Wings, which is good and limited, otherwise meh. Raise the Draugr. Does anyone officially announce it? Is Draugr the Kaldheim word for zombie? I mean, there should have been like a English to Kaldheimir dictionary provided somewhere. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, or return 2 target creature cards that share a creature type from your graveyard to your hand for 2 mana. Not bad. Invoke the Divine. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, gain 4 life. Not bad. Is this a reprint? I feel like this is a reprint. I know there have been disenchant and gain life spells before. Dwarven Reinforcements. Clarion Spirit. 2 mana for a 2/2. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a white spirit creature token with flying. Create a spirit. So this is a spirit that brings in more spirits, I guess, with that horn right there. The Trickster God's Heist. Alright. You may exchange control of 2 target creatures. You may exchange control of 2 target non-basic, non-creature permanents that share a card type. And then target player loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. And we have Vega the Watcher. What a creepy owl that looks like an owl with a 3rd eye. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, draw a card. Okay, so Foretell, Adventure, top of the library, graveyard. Does this count for morphs? Do morphs also trigger this? And another Realm Walker. There we go. Now we got 2 Realm Walkers. 2 Realm Walkers. Yeah, this one's cooler looking. 2 Realm Walkers, Snow-Covered Swamp, and Elf Token. Dwarf Token. Disdainful Stroke. Breakneck Berserker. King Harold's Revenge. Until end of turn, target creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control and gains trample. It must be blocked this turn if able. Okay. Death Knell Berserker. Dusk Wielder. Sarl's Packmate. Open the Omen Path. Frost Peak Yeti. Jarl of the Forsaken again. More Raven Wings. Usher of the Fallen. Let's see, a 1 mana 2/1 Spirit Warrior that can boast. But this Spirit Warrior can't fly. Bummer. Boast creates Spirit Tokens. I haven't gotten a single Spirit Token yet, and a bunch of stuff that makes Spirit Tokens. Hailstorm Valkyrie. Flying Trample, 4 mana for Flying Trample, and 2 snow to give it +2/+2 until end of turn. Angel Wizard. Path of the World Tree. Enters the battlefield, search your library for basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle the library, and then Ruberg +2. Sack this thing, gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, target opponent loses 2 life. So Path of the World Tree would be decent in a deck that has the World Tree in it. Alright, and Dark Channel Pathway. I think I pulled one of these earlier. And an Ice Tunnel. Cool. Pretty Ice Tunnel. Story Seeker. Strategic Planning. Fearless Pup. Grim Draugr. King Harold's Revenge. Way Down. Augury Raven. Code Spell Cleric. Funeral Longboat. Kaya's Onslaught. Target creature gets +1/+1, gains double strike until end of turn for 3 mana or foretell it for 1 white. Harold, King of Skemfar. Alright. To go with all those Harold's Revenge. Okay, so it's a 3 mana 3/2 Elf Warrior with Menace. Enters the battlefield. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an Elf, Warrior, or Tivar from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom library in random order. Okay. This guy seems pretty good to me. Blizzard Brawl. Choose target creature you control. That target creature you don't control. If you control 3 or more snow permanents, this creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains indestructible until their turn. Then they fight each other. Okay. I think I have a place for you. Righteous Valkyrie. Okay. Enters the battlefield under your control. You gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Whenever another angel or cleric. Okay. As long as you have 7 life more than your starting life, creatures you control get +2/+2. This seems pretty good. A 2/4 flyer that can gain you life and then becomes even bigger just for 3 mana. I like it. Oh, looks like we got another foil rare, another pack with two rares in it. Crippling Fear. Choose a creature type. Creatures that are of the chosen type get -3/-3 until end of turn. I like it. And it's in foil. And we got a Flippy token and a snow-covered island. Not a single snow-covered island forest yet. The snow-covered dual lands. Not one of those yet. That's a bummer. Okay, and we got some reminder cards here. And that's that. Oh no, that's not that. That's not over. We didn't open what's inside the plastics. The mandatory includes. What's in here? Mandatory include the following: a foil Reflections of Lithjar. Enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell. Choose a creature type. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type. Well, that's weird. Why does it say of the chosen type? Spell of the chosen type instead of creature. Like, does this include tribal spells? Like if I choose a rogue and then I cast like a rogue tribal spell that's a sorcery rogue tribal spell, that doubles that too, right? Is that what this means? All right. Oh, so this is the foil lands. Okay, this is pretty. I like this island. Okay. All right. And how curled are they? Only ever so mildly, I would say. Not terribly. I think it's manageable. And I guess these are just non-foil lands. Just basic non-foil lands. Yep. Okay. So that settles that. Thanks for tuning in, YouTube land, and stay tuned for when I open up this baby. Kaldheim set box. This is gonna be more fun. This was a beautiful die to get. I love the feel of it. I love the look of it. Are they all gold like this? Because I think this is just perfect. Whoops. I nearly forgot that I was planning on opening this in this video. So, sorry about that. Let's get to it. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what we get. Okay, Oran Reef Ooze. Let's see, 3 mana, 2/2 from Zendikar. Enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever this thing attacks, put a +1/+1 creature on each attacking creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay, interesting. Blood Thief Thirst in a special frame. Dream Trawler. I could have sworn I pulled a Dream Trawler in a previous, not even necessarily from this set, thing. Okay, so that's the end of that. Was it worth waiting for these 3 cards? A Dream Trawler. And what do? 6 mana for 3/5 with flying and lifelink. Whenever you draw a card, this thing gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So at least a 4/5 flying on my turn. Discard a card, it gains hexproof until end of turn, but then it gets tapped. Ugh. Alright. Anyway. Again, thanks for tuning in, YouTube land. See you on the next episode with more Kaldheim action. Professional.